every woman who is, according to the rules, a woman, then has to be allowed. And the definition of who is a woman, and to ensure the fairness of the competition, for this we have our framework in place. This needs a scientific base, and this has to be carefully evaluated, and this is the only base on which you can find or come to a proper decision.
The president of the IOC, Bach, the president of Paris 2024.
There I can only invite them to come up with a scientific based, a new definition of who is a woman, and how can somebody being born, raised, competed, and having a passport as a woman cannot be considered a woman. If they are coming up with something, we are ready to listen. We are ready to look into it. But we will not take part in a politically motivated, sometimes politically motivated cultural war. And allow me to say that what is going on in this context in the social media, with all this hate speech, with this aggression and abuse, and fueled by this agenda, is totally unacceptable.
You say you want boxing to remain in the Olympics. Would you organize the boxing?
The boxing can only be in the Olympic Games in LA if we have a reliable partner. So now the national boxing federations, they have to make their choice. It's up to them. If they want their athletes to win medals in Olympic Games in a fair competition with an international federation, with a good reputation, with good governance, with a clear anti-doping policy, with financial transparency, then they must found an international federation as a partner for the IOC. It is in their hands and for their athletes to win medals if they want them to win medals. And so we are monitoring these different moves, but it's up to the national federations, of course, there to do what they think is good for their athletes. And then, if they are getting there, then we will look into it, and then the conditions for recognition will be the same as for the recognition of any other international federation.
To put an end to this ongoing gender dispute, thank you.